I limped up the porch, the door creaking as I pushed it open. Inside, the air smelled of cedar and lavender, a scent that took me right back to childhood. The table in the center was the same scarred oak I'd known as a kid. My initials are W, carved into its edge, though I'd sanded it smooth and polished it till it glowed. Shelves lined one wall, holding Grandmere's jars of herbs, dried mint, chamomile, sassafras, feverfew, and others I couldn't name. Their scents sharp and earthy even now. She was a healer, her hands always busy, with some remedy or ritual, muttering words I never caught, like she was talking to the bayou itself. Folks in town called her a witch, half in jest, half in fear, but they'd come to her with their ailments, fevers, cuts, broken hearts, leaving with a jar of elderberry salve for wounds, willow bark tea for fever, or a boneset brew for chills. Grandmere loved the bayou's gifts, its plants and creatures, and she taught me to see them as kin. The swamp's got a heart. Share, she'd say, her fingers brushing a fern. Listen close, and it'll heal you. On the mantel sat the hand mirror. She always kept close, its silver frame tarnished but beautiful, a faint crack running through the glass. She'd hold it up during her Miss Trilla stories, saying it could show you what needed fixing, maybe even take you there. It's older than the bayou. Share, she'd whisper, her eyes distant, like she saw something I couldn't. I never believed in magic, but lately, I'd been wondering. The way she told those stories, the details so vivid, when Trilla outsmarting a rougarou in a 1700s Cajun village, dodging the few follets glow to save a lost child, or bargaining with loot to free a trapped soul. It felt too real, like she'd lived them. I'd started to suspect, maybe when I was 16, that Grandmere was Trilla, that her tales were her own, hidden in plain sight. She'd smile when I asked, never answering straight, just saying, stories got truth in 'em, Reza, you'll see. I set my suitcase down and eased into the rocking chair, my leg grateful for the rest. Memories came flooding back. Grandmere's laughter, her stories, the warmth of her hugs. When I needed them most, she raised me here after Mama and Papa died, in a car crash when I was 9. I can still see that day. The deputy's boots on the porch, his hat in his hands, Grandmere's face crumpling as he spoke. I was out back, catching fireflies, when she found me, pulling me close. We got each other now. Share, she said, her voice steady despite her tears. And we did. She was a small woman, wiry with a silver braid, and hands rough from working the bayou. But she had a strength that made you listen. She'd sit right here, me at her feet, and tell me about Trilla, a woman who'd look into her mirror and traveled to places where folks were lost, bringing them hope. Stay tuned for Part 3.